Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here. Today's video is going to be the Goodreads Book Tag because I have no idea what to film. And I was just like, why not? So here I am doing it. Don't know who created this, just found a video that had the questions and let's just get on. Pretty much, it's like what I always say. Number 1 is, what was the last book you marked as read? For me, that was The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett by Chelsea Sidoti. I gave this book a 5 out of 5 stars. It doesn't come out till January 2017, but it was amazing and I absolutely adored it and it was just like that. And the review for this will be up, you know, around the time the book comes out, but you'll hear more about it in my wrap-up. I really freaking loved it, like so much. Number 2 is, what book are you currently reading? I hit myself in the head with that. Didn't hurt though, it was just uncomfortable. I'm reading Replica by Lauren Oliver and I have 2 bookmarks in it. I literally just started a few days ago and haven't been reading a whole lot. But anyway, I'm reading a chapter from each. Number 3 is, what was the last book do you mark as TBR, like to be read? And that was Labyrinth Lost by Zoraida Cordova. I will be reading that this month as part of August, because whatever. Number 4 is, what do you plan to read next? I think I'm going to read Our Chemical Hearts by Crystal Sutherland. This one comes out in September and I'm super excited. It's about a boy who doesn't know, but he, like, you know, falls in love with a girl that he didn't think he would fall in love with. Number 5, do you use the star rating system? I do, but I also kind of sort of hate it because there's, again, like I always say, there's no half star or something like that. It's just a whole star. And I got methods to my star rating and a Goodreads is holding me back, okay? Number 6 is, are you doing a 2016 reading challenge? Yes, I am. It started off with 50 books. I didn't want to go crazy because, you know, last year was in a horrible book slump. Didn't read for like 3 months. I read maybe like 3 books in those like 3-4 months, something like that. So I did that, but now I'm at 45 books and like 10 books ago I was like, you know what, I can totally read 75. So Goodreads challenge, that's staying that way, is 75. If I go over it, that's amazing. I hope I get to it. I'll be happy. Number 7 is, do you have a wish list? And by this, do they mean like a wish list bookshelf? Because I don't. The only like wish list I have is of course Amazon, but seeing as this is the Goodreads book tag, I don't have a wish list bookshelf in my Goodreads. I kind of, actually, if you really think about it, I use that as my TBR list, which is the to want to read. There you go. Number 8 is, what book do you plan to buy next? I'm going to pre-order my beautiful hardcover copy of We Know It Was You by Maggie Thrash. Book 1 in the Strange Truth novel series. Excuse me. I love this book so much and I need a finished copy because it was so good. And yes, this is probably going to go on my favorite shelf along with The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett. But I want finished copies to go on my shelf, so I'm going to need a bigger favorite shelf eventually. Number 9 is, do you have any favorite quotes? Would you like to share a few? And I'll share the most recent quote that I discovered and fell in love with, and that is from The 100 Lies of Lizzie Lovett by Chelsea Sidoti. And it goes as such: the longer we let pain hide in our heart, the more it turns to poison. Sundog. Oh my god, I love this book so much. Like, it was so good. Number 10 is, who are your favorite authors? Pierce Brown, Samantha Shannon, Diana Gabaldon, Rick Yancey, literally anything that's on my favorite shelf. I love Stephanie Meyer's writing. She always just puts me in a want to read mood. L.J. Smith. I love Kate Tiernan for young adult and like paranormal. I think she has such good writing. I love Nicholas Sparks. I'm really loving Ali Condi. She's underrated. I think her writing is beautiful and it's for all ages, and the great thing is is even though it's for all ages, I don't feel like at any point it feels juvenile. I also just, I fell in love with Chelsea Sidoti's writing. Maggie Thrash. I really love Brittany Cavallaro from A Study in Charlotte. Like, these are like, I love these people's writing, but like those are, those are like some of the ones I can think of. I'm like looking at my shelves trying to think as I go along. 11 is, have you joined any groups? I'm a part of like 2 Red Rising groups, but I'm not very active on those, even though I'm a huge fan of Red Rising. I'm a weird person like that. But really it's just Top 5 Wednesday that I'm actually like active and I do, and stuff like that is Top 5 Wednesday. Number 12 is, are there any questions you would like to add? And yes, there is. I would like to add, what was the last 5-star rating you gave and what was the last 1-star rating you gave? So my last 5-star rating, I might as well just mention both of them because I feel like I give out a lot of 5 stars, but I don't give 5 stars unless I feel like I was just absolutely in love with a book, even when it has issues, but like it makes sense and it's perfect and the story needed it. And I gave both of these books 5 stars. They're both mysteries and they're both amazing. This one is a lot more about finding yourself and being okay with who you are and running wild with your imagination. And this one was just perfection, from the style of writing to the eclectic cast of characters that's in here. It's really weird, and sometimes it like it talks a lot about things, but I just thought these were perfect. You guys have no idea how much I love these books. Like, I adored them, and for completely different reasons, but they were so good. I loved them. And I looked on my Goodreads, the last 1-star rating I gave, because I don't give a lot of 1 stars. I don't even give a lot of 2 stars. But the last 1 star I gave was to Ignite by Lily Parody. I didn't even finish that book first off. I think I got like 100 and something pages in. I don't know exactly what the number is. But that's probably the only book I can say that I truly, and I don't mean this in, I mean, it's already horrible saying like this, I actually hate that book. I think it is unfortunately quite pointless, and it's just over the top in a not so good way. So I just really would not like recommend that to like anyone. I did not enjoy that. There are much better reads out there for new adult especially, but I don't care for new adult, so that's another thing. But that is the Goodreads tag. If you guys haven't done it, do it, comment, you know, whatevs. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!